Morning, guys. Friday morning, up and at 'em, sun is shining, and it's cooler out here. It's lovely. We had some temperatures in the 90s this week, and not saying it ain't gonna be like that today, because it's kind of unusual that it's a little bit cooler, especially coming into April, and it's a little bit cooler out here. I was talking to a mate in the week, and we were saying, whoa, I wonder what hurricane season's bringing. Oh boy, we came close last year when that one hit the west coast and absolutely nobbled it over there, destroyed it. It looked like it was flat where it landed, and we thought that was coming here. We've had some doozies, but boy oh boy, that was that Hurricane Ian, I think it was. Hurricane Ian? Yeah, Hurricane Ian. That was a biggie. But wanted to talk today about pleasing other people, because it's impossible. It's impossible to please everybody. There's always going to be somebody that isn't liking what you're saying, what you're doing, how you look, how you hold yourself, your body language. No matter what it is, there's always going to be somebody. And I know myself. I know that I haven't got a hurtful bone in my body. Unless, of course, people do wrong, and then by you, and then then you're like, you got a different perspective on somebody, but not hate. You just walk away. It's just a toxic person, right? But no matter what you do, just like myself, even with the job I do, there's going to be people that are not happy. They don't like what you're saying. Maybe you don't jive with the way they're going. Maybe you're touching nerves. Maybe there's something there that it could be down to something like you wear red shoes and you bump into somebody and they don't like red shoes because they've had a trigger from somewhere, some hurtful thing, somebody with red shoes or something, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're not liking you because you've got red shoes on. That's not your fault. That's on them. So no matter what you do, there's people out there that ain't going to be happy with you. And all the while you're trying to push to please another person, to make them happy, to see your ways, or to have them, or actually more on you, the feeling of, oh, they're going to abandon me or reject me, or they ain't going to like me, or whatever that is, whatever it may be, whatever you're thinking of that other person, and then you try everything you possibly can to pull them in and help them see, or whatever it is, then who you're living for? Because you're putting yourself way out to try and make them see your way so that they don't walk away or reject you. You're beating your head against the wall. It's nothing to do with you, it's everything to do with them. So when you're doing what you're doing and you're out and about and you're just being your normal happy self, and somebody has an issue, that's on them. There's something going on within their own mind. There's something going on that's triggering that you're not meaning to do, and you may never know that unless they approach you and tell you. But even then, if they're approaching you and telling you about something that's triggering for them, then okay. First thing is if you're around them a lot and you love them and care about them, then fair enough, do what you can to, don't wear the red shoes around them. Yeah? If that's your choice, if that's what you want to do. But those people that have a major problem, walk away from you and have a dislike, or they can't be bothered to come to you and tell you what's going on, or that's on them. That's on them. Otherwise, you're walking around trying to please everybody, and that's what makes a people pleaser. And if you're walking around trying to please everybody, then, like I'm going to say it again, who are you living your life for? You're living it for them because you're putting yourself aside and trying to help them and trying to keep them happy with you. And it's not going to work. Whatever issues they got going on in their mind is what's going to happen. Good morning. Is what's going to happen to them. It doesn't matter what you do, what you say. If they've got an issue that's going on in their head that's triggering for them, you're not going to please them. It's not going to happen. You're going to keep on beating your head against the wall. And they need to go and get help for that. They might not even know that that's triggering them. They just have this feeling, subconscious thought that comes up. And they might even be like, what the heck, why am I so triggered by this? But unless they get the help and figure that out, they're never going to know, and they're always going to have it because they're not dealing with it. But that's not your problem. That's not down to you, that's down to them. So remember, guys, just be yourselves. If you're a genuine person and you genuinely don't like to hurt another person, or you genuinely have that loving, caring, empathetic persona and personality about you, and that energy, you're going to hurt people. Don't matter. It's going to happen. But don't try and keep trying to fix something. That's on them, not you. Stay genuine. Stay loving, stay caring. And that's all you can do. Stay on that path. Stay the course, guys. Namaste.